I love it, though.
And do you know what I have to say to that?
What?
Welcome to the Your Petty Hand podcast. This is episode 12. If you can't tell, we're in a new location.
We are.
This is Michael's house.
Hello, everyone.
We got new microphones. We got the feedback, or I got the feedback, that when I get really excited, I talk too much with my hands, and then my microphone sound goes like all ugly. So
you also have it like up in your mouth.
I know. I'm like eating the microphone. So now we have stands.
We do.
Not only do we have stands, we have
new microphones.
New microphones, but an official intro with music and motion graphics and
how fun.
Custom thumbnails, all compliments of Nicolette. She really did it this time. She's for hire. Call in if you need her. She's on standby. But yeah, so we're at Michael's house. We decided to change it up a little bit, and here we are. Do you want to open?
Welcome to the crib.
Oh, thank you. Very comfy. We kicked Anthony out.
We did.
He went to Home Goods.
Anthony and the dogs, because I don't know where they're at now.
There's one here and there's one over there. Did you want to open this, or do you want me to open it?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Bro.
So, Thursday, I had Teddy because I was working from home, so I obviously had to take him out to go piss and shit. And it was 11. It was 11:30, and I was like, okay, I'm going to take him out to the park behind my apartment building, and then I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to make myself lunch. So I put Teddy's harness on. I go down the elevator. We get to the park. The second I get into the park, I find a wallet. It was a little burgundy pouch. I'll send the photo to Nicolette because I took a photo for evidence, so you can put it in the video. I find a wallet. It was a zippered pouch, and I instantly knew that it belonged to somebody because when I picked it up, it was like thick. Like you could tell this shit was like full. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in it. So I open it up, and it is someone's entire life. It is driver's license. It is debit card. It is every single credit card. It is cash. It is lottery tickets, health insurance cards. Everything is in there, right? So I was like, okay, I'm in a good mood. I'm going to make sure that I get this wallet back to who it belongs to. And so I take the driver's license out, and we're going to call her name rhymes with Terry, right? Which you could probably guess, but we're going to call her Terry for the sake of the story. So I pull out her ID. Terry Morgan is her name. So I obviously go on Instagram, right? I try to find a phone number in the wallet, but why would you find, but like none of us, I don't keep my own cell phone number in my wallet. So I go on Instagram.
We probably should do that though.
I know, thinking about it now after the situation, probably like if lost, call me.
Yeah.
But I go on Instagram, I find her profile. I send her a message. I literally put, "Hi, did you lose your wallet?" ? Because we're not friends or follow each other, she has to accept the message, right? To which she doesn't do. I then go back to her profile and see that she's a model and that she has her modeling agency in her Instagram bio, right? So I go to the modeling agency's profile on Instagram, and I look up their phone number, and I call them, and I go, "Hi, do you have a model named Terry? I think she lost her wallet, and I have it. Do you want to call her or text her and see if she has her wallet or if she needs to get this back?" And the guy was really nice. His name was Cecil. Red flag there. And he goes, "Yes, we're going to call her right now, and I will call you right back." So I give him my name and I give him my phone number, right? I go, "Okay, cool." 5 minutes later goes by, and he calls me back. And I want you to guess what he says to me.
Bring me her wallet.
He goes, "Hey, this is Cecil. We spoke 5 minutes ago about the wallet." I said, "Uh-huh." He goes, "Do you think you can bring it to our office?" And I go,
Absolutely not.
"No, I'm not a courier. If you want this wallet, you can come pick this up yourself or have her come get it herself." And he was like, okay, let me figure something out and I'll call you right back. And I'm sitting in my apartment like,
The audacity.
the nerve of these fucking people. I should have just thrown this wallet in the fucking trash and gone on with my day.
Can you bring it to me?
Can you believe that? And I was like, I'm not imagining this, right? So then he texts me 10 minutes later and he goes, I will be there in 10 minutes to come pick it up. I go, yeah, you will be. Because I'm not, what the fuck do I look like? And it just goes to show that like no good deed goes unpunished. Because in that moment, I was like, I literally could have left that wallet sitting on the ground where I found it, and I could have just gone on with my day and been totally fine.
Why didn't you just like look to see where she lived?
I'm not dropping this off to this woman. Like, come get your shit.
True.
Like, can you imagine? Like, and that could have not even been her current address. You know,
That's true. I don't have my current address.
Right,
or
neither
my
do
driver's
I. Mine's
license.
still my parents' house. So I'm like, that doesn't do me any good if I lose my wallet in West Hollywood. But anyways, so the guy comes, he parks outside, and I go down to give him a wallet, and he was so sweet. He was like very, very young, you know, like very pimply. And you could tell he was working the front desk at this talent agency. So in that moment, I was like, okay, it's not you. And he immediately goes, I'm so sorry. I apologize for asking you to come bring this to me. My boss asked me to ask you. And I was like, well, fuck your boss, because what is that? Like, come get this wallet and like, don't inconvenience my day. Like, be the agent that you're supposed to be and come like help your client out. So
Yeah, let them be the runner.
right. I'm like, I don't drive for Uber. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not what I do for work.
Right.
So why would I come and like fuck up my whole day? I just want to go outside, see the sun, and take my dog for a walk. That didn't happen though. But lo and behold, Terry, I hope you got your wallet. I'm still waiting for you to respond to my message and say thank you.
She won't.
She really won't. It's been like a whole week now.
That is wild.
Yeah.
What a great citizen you are.
I know. I try. I try to balance out the petty with the good. Yeah, can you believe that? I'm getting mad about it all over again.
I mean, you did a good deed. You picked up the wallet. You even for you to like attempt to find the person rather than just being like, oh, like you're SOL. Like, it's nice of you to do.
Yeah. I was so angry about that. And even still, I'm not happy with it. But she got all of her things.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully Cecil didn't snag the wallet himself.
You know, what if it wasn't even her modeling agency? Now that's the story.
That's the tea.
Yeah. What did you want to talk about?
So
I already hate it.
Kevin's back in a situationship with
Me?
Jake. Yeah.
Oh.
Because you're not in like a relationship yet.
Well, we're seriously
right?
dating.
Right.
Yeah.
How are you back with like? How are you feeling being back in like a relationship? Because it's been a few
while,
years.
yeah.
I mean, the whole dating like the dating scene is so different than being like committed to like one person.
Yeah. No, I think dating in LA one is really ugly. I think it's,
I don't
it's
imagine doing that again.
It's a tough game overall. I think back in the day, I always said back in the day, LA was a straight women's world where it was much easier for straight women to find men. And now
I think it's just
nobody's
trash
world.
all-
Yeah, I don't think it's anybody's world, whether you're
No.
gay or straight. I think the quality of people here are shit.
I think because we have so many transplants from all like everywhere else.
Yeah.
We're getting everyone else's trash.
Right. But also I think people are, how do I say this? They're like weak. They're weenies. I want to say another word, but I don't use that word.
They're weak in a sense to where like I feel like people don't know how to communicate.
Yeah.
And it's okay if you don't have the same expectations,
Yeah.
but people either just string you along or they ghost you. And it's like just
Right.
be
I was one of those
open and
people.
upfront about what you want and how you're feeling.
I was one of those people. I
Yes,
was like
yeah, you were.
I was notorious hooking up with, everyone I can get my hands on. That's really ugly.
Yeah, but then I feel like when you did find an attraction with one of those guys, you would
No,
be...
remember I would talk to you about this all the time. I'd call him and be like, I hooked up with this guy and I'm in love with him. And like,
Yeah,
he
you're like,
doesn't
I'm
he's
getting
not in
married.
love.
I'm getting married next week. I was like, you're an idiot.
But he's not in love with me back. Why? And you're like, because you were. It was just a hookup.
it's
I was
hookup
like, I
culture.
know, but like,
But it's, again, people not having that communication
yeah,
of like what their expectations are, right?
yeah. Well, then I got to a point where every hookup was just a hookup. And then when it would happen to me, where somebody would like me, I was like, no, what are you talking about? This is a hookup.
You're like, no, like we're not doing this right now.
No. But no, everything is going really well. I have to
Good.
say, last night we
You do a comedy show, didn't you?
yeah, we have a tendency, and we did this when we dated the first time, of just being up in the house and like cuddled up and
You need to make sure you go out and actually date.
yeah.
Each
So Jake is very adamant of we need to leave the house. Like we can't do this again. So last night we
Hold on.
did you break it?
No, it's gonna fall.
There you go. Sorry, it's user error, you guys. Michael put these on his table, so it's all his fault.
I did.
Is that better?
There we go. My gosh. I was like, hold on. I'm like, why is this sagging into my lap? I feel like it was like how it was all over again.
Jake was like, I get so excited.
Yeah.
And so he's like, you move the microphone, like your microphone around so much that it's like 10 different volume levels in one episode. And sometimes
You'll be like way up here,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like so far back.
Yeah.
Like, so anyways.
Yeah. I know.
Poor Nicolette.
But we
You need to get out of the house more.
I know. We went to dinner. You're gonna love this.
Cheesecake Factory?
Okay, first of all, don't be fucking hating on the Cheesecake Factory.
Is that where you went, though?
No, it's not where we went.
Oh.
Bitch. But I fuck with the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm not hating on Cheesecake Factory. I like it.
I love it.
But a lot of people hate on it.
I don't know why.
But Jake loves Cheesecake.
He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. But we went to dinner
Okay.
across the street from my apartment, which still counts of getting out of the house.
Where'd you go? Forage?
No, that's in the building.
Right. Oh, where'd you go?
What's across the street? Think about it.
Oh my gosh. I'm like not going to think of the name. Hold on. Harlow.
Yeah, Harlow.
Yeah.
We went to Harlow.
I haven't been there in so long.
Oh yeah, remember the last time we were there?
Yeah,
It was blackout.
Yeah, it was a blackout night.
We went to Harlow,
Okay.
and then we went to a stand-up comedy show at the Comedy Store on Sunset,
How fun.
and it was cute.
I love that.
Yeah, but everything's going really well. I
Good.
have to say, it's a lot better this time because I feel like we're two adults, or I feel like I'm much more adult in the way that I think than the last time, where even him
But that was years ago anyways.
5 years ago. And I struggled at that time with, I was 27, 28, and I didn't want to grow up. I still wanted to have this party
You're like
lifestyle.
in panic mode that you're almost 30 and like you
Yeah,
didn't want
and
to grow
even
up.
I mean, we have this conversation all the time, but he was like, half of you wanted to grow up and half of you didn't. And
Right.
and that's how you would make your decisions. And no, that's not really great for building a relationship. But now I'm much more thoughtful and communicative and expressive of what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling, and he is too. And that was one thing that him and I struggled with a lot, was when we didn't like how things were going, we wouldn't say anything. We would just hold on to it and then let it fester, and then
That's a dumpster fire waiting
we
to
would
happen.
like blow up at each other. Where now I'm very vocal and like forward with him of, how are you feeling?
what your intentions and yeah.
But we had the conversation of what are we? And
Which is amazing.
yeah, and we're officially dating. I'm not dating anybody. I'm not hooking up with anybody else. It's just him. And we both know where this is going. Like we are going to be in a relationship. But
Just
we're
taking
just
it
dating.
slow.
Yeah, we're just finding out,
Who each other are
again,
officially.
now 5 years later down the line.
Good. I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing, Anthony, I always tell people to do, which we are now taking our own advice.
And I've said this to you for years.
Is to continue dating each other. And
Yeah.
we've been pretty good. We go out to dinner at least once a week, out of the house, not ordering in, no phones, just to kind of touch base with one another. And I think it's so important to do that. And even if it's just not once a week, just like a couple times a month.
Yeah.
To just get out of the house, out of the routine, try new restaurants. Like, him and I went all the way to Studio City for our Valentine's Day dinner, which
go on.
was
It was
impeccable as far as like the food quality and like,
the intention was good. The intention was there.
Will I ever go out on Valentine's Day again? Absolutely never. We always hit Masters Ocean Club the weekend before Valentine's Day.
I think is a fabulous idea, by the way.
That's been our go-to since the first year we were dating, and this year I was like wanting to switch it up a little bit. And
you paid the price for it, for sure.
I did pay the price for it. The food was bomb. We went to Firefly.
I've never
Studio
been.
City. Awesome. I mean, the ambience is great.
Okay.
The food was really
You
good.
said there was like little pods they put you in or something?
Yeah, so you have like your own like little like not balcony, but like your own like little
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. And where was I going with that? Oh, just to try new things and like new restaurants.
Well, you guys are hanging out with each other just by
a
yourselves
lot more now,
which I've been telling you for years that you should be doing.
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, Michael is big with the friends.
I'm like more the merrier. If we're gonna go out to dinner or like go out somewhere, like let's invite our friends. Let's make it like a memorable experience with like a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Forgetting that I should also be doing that with my husband.
Where I was telling Michael, like, the two of you should go do more things together.
Yeah,
like,
which we are.
And I've said this to you before, like, not everything is a friend's thing.
No, it's not.
Know.
And I'm learning that as time goes on. Like, our normal routine, like, yes, we see each other after work or, like, on lunch, but it's not the same as, like, actually hanging out with that person.
Just the two of you.
Yeah. Which has been very important.
So, the most important topic of today, chicken update.
Chickens are great. Did I
So the
mention
chickens are here.
They're here.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I said this, but we lost one. It was like for a second or third night. One of the girls we noticed like was not eating.
Yeah.
Was like staying under the heat pad, and we realized that her eyes were closed and she had an eye infection. And so Anthony and I ran to Petco, grabbed the solution. He like helped force her eat and drink, but she ended up passing through the night. It was very sad.
So now we're down to 7.
We're down to 7.
Okay.
Lucky number 7.
But all 7 are okay now?
All 7 are great.
Okay.
They're losing their little baby, like little hairs, furs, and feathers, and like their grown-up feathers are coming in.
They're getting big really fast.
They are. They are almost bigger than my fists now, which is crazy. And they're great. We'll bring them out to the couch every other night and like have them like on us. And
oh my God.
Yeah.
You're chicken dads.
We are chicken dads. I'm like, we need a bigger house and a bigger yard.
And a bigger car.
Yeah. We're going to keep the car. We're not.
What car?
Well, when my Macan gets here.
Right.
I'm not getting anything bigger.
We're done with the Escalade idea?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
Why?
But
What put the kibosh on that?
Well, my client ended up selling the Escalade.
Okay, so
I found out that it was like the ESV, the extended one, which I would not have wanted anyways because I'm not an Uber driver. Like if it was like the short box, we'd be in a different position.
That's the thing about Suburbans and
like the
Escalades
Yukon.
and the Yukon, like the big like stretch.
So you have like
Yukon.
the XLs, the Suburbans,
but
and then
now
the
you'll
Escalade
just look like an
ESVs.
Uber driver. Like you can't get around it anymore.
No, and you can't buy black.
Because they're all taken by.
They're all no. Well, then you. Look like an Uber driver.
Right. You gotta get like
if
silver.
I pull up to the club or like a valet, they're like, "Are you picking someone up?"
No, they're not gonna come to the window to come take your keys. They're gonna be like,
"No, I'm here for dinner." Actually,
they have to get white.
Yeah.
Or
white, silver, gray,
burgundy.
Ugh.
That Cadillac burgundy.
It's pretty nice. It's like old people color.
No, for sure.
Yeah. So Anthony and I were talking because my new car gets here in June.
Okay,
it actually gets here on our anniversary.
Okay.
So
and
I told him
it's a custom build.
It's a custom build.
Yeah.
I finalized my order last week.
Okay.
Goes into production in April, which is really exciting. But anyways, we are going to probably end up buying that out of the lease at the end.
The new one?
The new one.
Not this one.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And then get rid of Anthony's car because we're done with electric.
For good.
Yeah.
What are you
we'll
gonna
go
go-
into like a hybrid at some point.
Okay.
Maybe a Cayenne hybrid.
Work. See, that's why I like my car.
Yeah. The all electric, I just get nervous of, you know.
What is it called? Range anxiety?
Range anxiety. I don't have that. Like, we
Right.
got to Nicolette's house in the desert with
On
over
one.
like 40% charge left still
Oh, that's good.
on his current car. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Charging, having to stop. I don't even like to stop for gas.
You just want to go.
I want to just be on the road.
No,
You have to
I
go to the
get that.
bathroom, you're going to go before we get in the car.
I get that. Oh, right. If you're on like on electric.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I'm not stopping
Right.
or charging.
Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to my destination
I
as quickly as
know,
I can.
that's how I am.
Like, beating the clock is like my goal. It says it's going to take 4 hours and 30 minutes. We can get
It's
there
like
in 3.5.
beating the clock, going over the speed limit, and not getting a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
That's your goal.
Yeah.
Every time you get in the car.
It's like a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you still juicing?
I am. We are still juicing. I have a juice a day.
What kind of juice do you have?
It'll depend on like the types of fruits and vegetables, but it's typically like kale, celery, green apples, and turmeric and ginger.
Okay. Are you making this
So
or is
good.
Anthony making this?
No, I'll make them.
Oh, okay.
Unless like he makes it before I like come in the door on my lunch, but like I'll
Okay.
typically make it. Anthony bought me a juicer for Christmas, so we've been really putting that
She's
thing to
finally-
work.
You're getting healthy now.
Yeah, girl, we're getting old. We have to. I mean, he's a lot older than I am, but
You're getting up there too.
right.
You're not that far
But-
behind me.
Yeah, but you're like middle aged.
According to what?
According to like
What's middle aged?
34.
But middle of what?
Age.
But my life of
Old is
50 years
70.
old?
Old is 70. So if you're middle aged, you're in your like mid 30s, girl. You old.
I thought 50 was middle aged.
No, girl. Who's living to 100 these days?
A lot of people, Asian
Especially-
people are.
Huh?
Asian people.
Ooh.
Not you whites. You go first.
Right. Right.
I got those like superior genetics. I'm living till I'm like 101. Where
I
it's
don't
just
wanna live
bones
that
and
long,
skin
by
and
the
like
way.
eyeballs.
Yeah. You
Just
look like a
cracking my
skeleton.
mouth open for water every few hours. I'm not middle aged. How dare you?
Whatever.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes, girl.
Y'all are haters. No, that's not true. That can't be
Girl,
true.
I'm 2.5 years behind you. I'm really not that much younger than you.
I'm middle. That can't be true.
Yeah.
But 70 is old. Like
Jake, better be careful. You're gonna start acting out again.
I know.
Not
Well,
wanting
he's
to
older
grow
than me.
up. No, we know. All of the guys you've dated are older than you, boo.
That's not true. That's not true.
Who was it?
The last ex, we were the same age.
Jacob? We'll call him that.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah.
I was really like, who's
Who's
that?
Jacob?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jacob.
Can't say names.
I was really confused. I was like, did you just make up a fucking boyfriend? Like, is there one I don't remember? So,
I guess we could just call him Jay, right?
well, it's because everyone has a J name. I don't know how that happened.
Kevin has
either.
a little history with the J's.
I don't know why that is.
I don't
They
know.
were all, yeah.
I've been all over the alphabet. I don't
J.
really know.
Well, there's like 4 J's.
Yeah.
Well, Jake, and then another J, and then
The-
another
but
J,
the last
and now we're back
J-
to Jake.
The last Jay was younger than you?
Same age.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
we were like a few months apart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Was he older, though?
I was older
Oh.
because I'm July and he was after. I can't remember what he was after.
September.
Yes. How do you know remember
I
that?
don't remember. I don't
That's
know
really
why.
ugly.
I have a good memory, though.
I don't know why.
I only met that.
Funny, I have dating younger, but I obviously like I'm dating older apparently. So like, what are we gonna talk about?
I've never dated younger. Anthony's only 2 months younger than me. I've typically only dated older.
Every time. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he was older.
Yeah. 5 years older.
And then
4 years older.
And then wait, what about
Create a name, bitch, because
we'll call him Ruby.
you're an idiot. Okay.
Ruby
Yeah.
was older?
Was Younger.
He was younger. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, I remember he was like.
But he was only a couple months younger, I think.
Okay, so like in the same age bracket, or
Yeah.
like within, like
Yeah.
sure, super
but
close.
like the first two guys that I dated were older by like years.
Okay, I like dating older. They just
I
they're
like
more
dating the
esta-
same, to be
They're
honest.
more established. They just
Are they though?
Yeah, sometimes not all the time,
right,
obviously.
'cause mine were
But I'm
not.
not gonna date an older mess either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah. I mean, I don't have to worry about that now. Hopefully, you don't either.
yeah. This is it. We're
I'm not
taking
trying to
this
do
to the
anything
finish
else.
line,
Yeah.
to the altar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and beyond, bitch. Okay,
Yeah, girl,
because you
this
can
is
get to
it.
the altar, but you just gotta make
No,
sure that you
this is
stay
it.
there.
I can't be doing this the rest of my life. I put my hood rat cleats. I hung them up in the locker. I closed it. We're good. This is it. I
Put a
can't be
lock on
doing
it.
this. Yeah, can't be doing this the rest of my life.
It's not worth it.
These streets are rough, and they're cold.
Right. The grass is not greener on the other side.
It's really not. You think being single, but again, I think LA's part of it. LA's real uggo.
We thought about moving. We were talking to Heidi and Paul yesterday about like moving out of the country.
Where would you go? Spain?
Probably
That'd be fun though.
Spain, Portugal, or even Italy. Ish. Italy's having some LGBT issues right now, though.
Why?
I don't know what to the extent.
Didn't they? Oh, Greece just legalized gay marriage. Go to
yeah, I
Greece.
believe
Go
so.
go live in Mykonos.
That's a poor country, though.
Is it?
Yeah,
We'll go to about Santorini.
that's all you have there, though.
But I love that. You live in like a white house and you wear white all the time in a Speedo.
I did that in Long Beach.
You wore a Speedo in Long Beach?
Yeah, why not?
Oh.
But I live in a white house with white walls.
No, but you know how like in Greece, your house, there's like a
No, I
rule.
understand. With the blue roofs.
Yeah, bitch. Long Beach is not
Long Beach is not
Santorini.
that.
It's
No.
not Mykonos.
But I live in my white house. I live in a white house now. I don't need to go live in another country to live in a white house.
No, I know. It's like a different white. You're being dumb. You know what I mean? It's like those white houses on a little hill.
Right.
It's like Mamma Mia.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know
This
what
is
you
not
mean.
Mamma Mia. We're not singing ABBA.
I don't
We
like
can, but I don't want to.
it. ABBA.
ABBA. What did I say?
ABBA.
Oh, that's
It's
ugly.
okay.
Do you remember the 18s?
The who?
The 18s.
No.
They covered all of ABBA songs. But
Really?
like, yeah, when we were teens, they were called the 18s. A for ABBA. No.
No.
I
I
was very
remember
into
like
that.
the pop hits. You remember all the CDs? The pop
Oh,
hits.
oh no. What
2000s?
was it?
Kids Pop. Kids Pop.
Kids Bop. What was it? What were those CDs that you would get? This Is Now. Love those.
Yeah.
Oof. I had like a good.
Pop Now or whatever.
No,
it was.
This Is Now.
Was it This Is Now?
I think so.
There were so many. Like
It
now
was like-
4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
all
Oh,
of them.
Now. No, This Is Now. I think it was whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I like those CDs. It had
Dude,
like,
I would
It was like
burn those.
mixed CD.
It was like all the top hits
CDs.
of whatever year it was.
Yeah.
It was released
Oh,
in.
remember LimeWire?
Remember
Burning your
Bear
own CDs?
Yeah, or Bear Share. That was another one.
I didn't know that.
Napster, but
Napster.
I had LimeWire for sure.
LimeWire for sure.
Yeah, Beyonce.
Those were the times.
Mm-hmm.
Transferring songs to iTunes so you didn't have to buy them.
Correct. And then remember when they like shut off iTunes and they allowed you to keep all of your
Uh-huh.
songs, all those illegal songs, like you don't have to pay for them. Those were the days.
Oh, man.
Speaking of music, for Christmas I got a record player
Oh, that's right.
from someone that like a company that I work with.
Okay.
And it's been sitting in its box under my kitchen table, under my dining room table this whole time.
Did you end up learning how to use it?
Okay, I did. So for Valentine's Day, Jake came over, and when we dated 5 years ago, he used to make this chicken pot pie, and it was so good, but it was so fat the way that he made
I
it.
love myself a chicken pot pie.
Bitch. And I kept mentioning it to him, like, oh my God, one day you're gonna make it, but like we're trying to be healthy, so we're not gonna have it like this week or anytime soon. So
Stop
for Valentine's Day, he came over and he made chicken pot pie.
Yum.
But he made it in a healthy way. And it
Okay.
was just as good. And as my Valentine's Day gift from him to me, he got me the Zedd Clarity album on vinyl. So I could play
So
on.
sweet.
Yeah, I know. Because I had mentioned to him that I went to see Zedd. And I remember, I don't know if you remember this, but I went by myself to see
I do remember.
Zedd play the Clarity album at the Dolby Theater,
It was like
but with
it
this
was
like
a
a it was
year
like
ago,
with a
right?
70-piece orchestra.
Wasn't it like a year or two ago?
Yeah, and I went super last minute, got a really good.
You purposely
ticket.
went by yourself.
I did. I don't know why I had something to prove that day, but I went by myself. I sat there and cried for an hour,
That's why you went
like
by
in the
yourself.
middle with everyone staring at me, but everyone was crying too, so it was fine. Yeah, but anyways, that's what he got me.
That's so awesome.
I got him those T-shirts that I sent you a photo of.
Mrs. Daddy.
Yeah,
I kind of want one of those.
I'll make you one.
Okay.
He
I think that's so cute.
I mean, do I explain this to him about him? Sure. He calls me daddy for obvious reasons.
Right.
And so he likes to joke and say that he's daddy. And I tell him, like, you can be Mrs. Daddy. Because you can't have two daddies. That's not how this works.
Well, the shirt would be for Anthony.
And so I
Not for me.
went to the T-shirt warehouse in Culver City, which is honestly one of the best stores.
That's where you, yes.
Because that was the birth of Your Petty Friend, is when I used to go there and get samples made. And had them, I got two white T-shirts, one regular T-shirt, one sleeveless, and had them embroidered Mrs. Daddy in red.
I love that.
In red stitching and red thread for Valentine's Day. And he loved it. He wore it last night to the comedy show.
Mrs. Daddy.
Mrs. Daddy.
I love that.
Yeah, it was cute. It was
You
great.
should get him that license plate.
Does that fit on one plate?
MRSDADY.
No.
MRSDADY. Yeah.
MRSDADDY. That's
You don't,
8.
no, you just DADY.
Oh, one minus 1D.
Yeah.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
Yes, but like, was I really paying attention to it?
Okay, but did
No.
you watch halftime? I'm gonna cry right now.
I did. Why are you crying?
Because I was so emotional about this halftime performance.
Why?
Because I love Usher so much. I'm gonna I'm gonna start crying. Watch.
It was really good.
No, I knew every single word, and in that moment I realized how long Usher has been in my life.
Your whole life.
My whole life. Like I remember meeting Usher when he was just a young kid singing
You met
about
him?
love and R&B. No, but just just hearing his music.
Right.
And having him perform.
I didn't realize how long he had been.
Yes, and like
around.
he has such an extensive catalog. Jake had a Super Bowl party at his place, and so I went, and it was funny because it was like all white people, and then me and Nicolette, and me and Nicolette are sitting in a corner, just like.
Did they not know the music?
No.
What?
They didn't know, especially the older songs.
Right.
Well, you know, where's Usher at 7:00? You have to be of a certain age, and you have to like Usher enough to know what the answer to that question is. And when he's playing Burn and that whole Confessions album, I'm like, oh my God, Usher, you've just been around for so long.
It reminds me a lot of middle school.
Yeah, and it reminds me of
elementary school.
it reminds me a lot of my oldest sister Natalie, because she was a huge music influence on everything that I listened to. But it just in that moment of watching the Super Bowl, I didn't miss a single word from any of the songs that he went through. And it was so fun. And even Jake was like, I could see you and Nicolette just like full on vibing in the corner that you were in.
Yeah,
And
why
just
not?
like not missing it, because I was like, it's Usher.
All right, but like, why
Usher's
not?
been around
I'm
forever.
shocked that they didn't know who like his music though.
And everybody thought Jermaine Dupri was CeeLo Green. Right? The amount of people in that room that were like, oh, that's CeeLo. And I'm like, that is Jermaine Dupri. And why do I know that? Because I'm old. And if you think about it, I'm like, CeeLo Green, that doesn't make sense for that to be CeeLo. Like,
Right.
you know, I'm like, that makes sense for it to be Jermaine Dupri, who had a huge music influence at that time. Also dated Janet Jackson.
I liked how like it was super throwback.
Yeah.
I really
I
like
need
that.
more of that.
Is that because we peaked at that time?
I mean, you maybe. I'm so in my peak now.
Don't be rude, bitch.
Well, then why are you saying you peaked in middle school?
I said, I don't think I peaked in middle school, but like music. Like, did we peak like with music then?
Yeah.
Because like, I mean,
Yeah.
today's music's okay,
I don't like it.
but like, I literally vibe
I know.
to early 2000s and 90s
90s
R&B and hip hop.
It's my vibe.
That's literally all I listen to.
It's all I listen to. And it's so funny because even my friends at work, every time they get in the car, they're like, "You're really about this R&B life." I'm like, "It's all I listen to," and
And
I
you're
blast
like, what's
it.
wrong with that?
I blast it out of my car as if nobody's listening, and I'm the only car on the road.
That's how I
But
am.
I love it so much.
I love it. Lurv.
Yeah. What other topics do you have, Fo?
That's it, bitch.
That's it? You
That's
came
all
with
I
one
had.
topic?
Two.
I literally...
The relationship.
Okay.
And I had juicing on mine.
Oh, so I knocked both of them out for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know what I did yesterday, you guys? I feel so embarrassed to talk about it.
Why? Have your shirt down.
I'm pulling my shirt down.
What'd you do?
I missed my sister's birthday.
Kevin. That's why you were going to go.
No. Okay, so here's what happened.
How do you forget your
Stop.
sister's birthday?
I thought her birthday was on...
I'd have been
I
kicked out
thought
of my family.
Saturday. I thought Saturday was the 16th. I had this in my head that Saturday was the 16th. I had it in my phone that her birthday was on Saturday.
Oh. 16th?
Her birthday was on Friday the 16th. I went a whole day. Didn't wish her a happy birthday. Didn't call her. Didn't speak to her. Saturday morning, I go on Instagram and see that my mom has made a whole birthday collage for her that was posted 10 hours ago. And I go, 10 hours ago was yesterday. So I look at my calendar and I go, yesterday was the 16th. I missed my sister's birthday. So I sent her a text at 7 a.m. being like, I thought your birthday was today. Happy birthday. And
You couldn't even pick up the phone and wish her a happy
I
birthday?
was scared. I was scared to see it.
I hope you were. What'd she say? Hopefully didn't respond.
She didn't respond for hours, for like 5-6 hours. She was at a soccer tournament with her
kids.
daughter, my niece, in Riverside. So she didn't respond. So then I called her in the afternoon and she didn't answer. And I was like, oh, fuck, she's so mad. Like, and she should be. I fucked up.
Because you'd be hurt as
I know.
fuck
No,
if
I
she
know.
didn't wish you happy birthday.
1,000%. And so I took a nap.
Could not.
I took a nap and then she called me back, but I missed it. So then I called her back when I woke up and all she said was, "You're stupid." And I was like, "I'm so sorry." Like, I thought your birthday was today. But we're going out this coming weekend though. And I'm really excited.
You are.
Mm-hmm. At this place in downtown called Shoo Shoo Baby. Apparently it's like the new R&B
spot.
place. Yeah.
Shoo Shoo Baby. Oh, let me know how it is.
I know. I'm really excited.
I really want to go.
I told Jake, I was like, "You're coming," and he was like, "What kind of food is there?" I was like, "It's an R&B place. Like, I'm not there for the food. And if you got a problem with that, you can stay your ass at home." Let's see, what else do we have?
I'm sorry. I still cannot get over that. You forgot your sister's birthday.
I did. Look, it was an honest mistake. I felt really bad.
I guess because you thought it was like the following day, right? You just like didn't like go the whole like week and forgot.
Right. No, I thought it was Saturday. I mean, honestly, I blame Google Calendar for this mistake. It's not my fault.
You should just know your sister's birthday.
No, I'm aware. I'm really bad with birthdays, and I'm really bad about knowing how old somebody is.
That I can understand.
Like, I only know I know my sister's birthdays because we're all 2 years apart. So calculating that is really easy.
Yeah.
You start with 1 and then like -2 and then -2. Where, like, I know how old you are because we talk about it so much. Nicolette, I have no idea how old you are, but we're really close in age, or we're the same age. Oh, see, there you go.
Do you know her birthday?
No. Do you know my birthday?
July 13th.
Oh my God,
Do you know mine?
No. Oh, March.
Yeah. It's in the 20s.
It's in the 22nd.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Friday this year.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Close to mine.
Oh, when's your birthday? Nicolette, I'm sorry.
Are you March 28th?
No, June 22nd.
June 22nd.
March, April, June. You're not that close.
No,
I'm
the
like
date.
same day.
Oh, you're June 22nd.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're the same age? I always thought you were older than me or younger than
She
me. I just didn't
is.
think we were the same age. Anyways, like, I don't know how my parents are.
Oh.
For years, I was like, oh, they're 52 and 53.
Do you know anyone's... sorry to interrupt you. Do you know anyone's phone number by
My
heart?
mom's and Deanna's, my sister, and my home phone and my parents' home phone number. But
Okay, that's good. I was talking to someone the other day. They don't know anyone's phone number. I'm like, how do you not know phone numbers?
You better not get arrested.
Or like get lost and like your phone dies and you need to
True.
borrow someone's phone. That's wild. I think I know like 15 phone numbers.
No, I know 3. Because I used to know my old boss's number, but I only knew that because...
You called it so many times?
I called it so many times, I had to like enter it so many times, but he made a lot of money, so if I got imprisoned or went to jail, he'd be the first one I called because he could bail me out.
I cannot.
I told him
I'd
that.
call my aunt.
Peter. I would call, like, Peter do that. I know the first 6 digits of his number. I'm forgetting the last 4 though.
Did I tell you what I did to my aunt the other day?
No.
So I had her car.
Okay.
And I called her and I was like, hey. And she's like,
Is this one of your fucking pranks that you like to do?
yeah.
Okay.
And she's like, what happened? And I was like, I got arrested for reckless driving up in West Hollywood. Can you come get me? And she's like, your dad's going to kill us all and I'm going to kick your ass when I get there. Where are you? I know I could count on that bitch.
I know. Your aunt is amazing though.
She is.
She also makes good money. So
she
could
and then
she would
I
walk in there
started
with like bags of
laughing,
cash.
and I was like, I'm at work, you idiot. And then she hung up on me and wouldn't call me back the rest of the day.
You're like, but it's good to know that
I just
we
know
got it
like
that.
she would come pick me up.
I love that.
My sister Emily would pick me up too.
Emily would probably should be your go-to because she would keep it quiet too.
No, my aunt would. My aunt would never tell a soul.
No, I know, but I'm saying out of your siblings.
Oh,
like
I
Emily.
couldn't call Heidi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and there's no way.
I would call. It's always the middle child. They're always like the perfectionists. They're
They
always
had
like
to be
mom and
because they're
dad's
the middle
favorite.
child.
I know. Deanna's the same way.
Yeah.
Deanna's the exact same way.
It's not funny though. She got so mad at me because she thought it was for real.
Michael used to do this thing where you would call him and he would pretend like he couldn't hear you.
Oh, I did it to Kevin for like a good 30 minutes. And then I just started cracking up. What gave it was Anthony started laughing. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, okay, be nice. Because Kevin's getting really upset.
And now when you do it, I'm like, I'm not playing this fucking game with you.
Like, hello?
Yeah, he goes, can you hear? I'm like, oh, no. I'm on
Kevin,
to your bullshit now.
I cannot hear you.
I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today. So Jake pointed this out to me about me because that's what we do now. We're very honest about each other.
Okay.
I have a very weird shopping habit.
Weird shopping
habit of like putting things in my shopping cart online. Like I'm online shopping and I'm for the most part I'm always looking for new shoes, for new sneakers, right? And I showed him a pair of new Nikes that I really want. And he was like, get them. And I was like, okay. And then 2 days later, he's like, did you get them? I was like, no, I've just been staring at them. And he's like, why are you like this? Like, you know.
Are you afraid you're going to have buyer's remorse?
I don't know. And I've always liked this. It takes me some time to pull the trigger on purchases. And like, they're not really expensive shoes. You know, like they're not. And he's like, just buy them. And I'm like, I don't know.
You can return them.
I know. And I don't know why, but I've always been like that. But I think you're a little easier on the...
I'm more impulse buy.
Yeah.
And then immediate regret.
Really?
A lot of times. Okay. So, like, I bought, like, 4 pairs of Nikes, which obviously was, like, way too many to buy at one time. And then they just kept getting delivered and delivered and delivered. And then when they all got here, I was like, I returned half of them.
Did you really?
Yeah.
The ones that I want are really cute. I'm probably going to buy them today.
You haven't bought them still?
No. No. This is what I mean.
I mean, here's the thing, too. You've been talking about buying a new computer for how long? And you just pulled the trigger when? Last week?
No. I bought it a while ago.
Oh, you did?
I don't know why I was scared to open it because I was like, oh, it makes it real.
He didn't open it.
I need to use it.
You already bought it.
I know. Oh, it was sitting in the box 4 months for a while.
Kevin,
Since
oh
November,
my God.
December, January. I opened it in like the end of January.
The only thing I'm like I'm not so impulsive now. Like
I mean, you love a good Nordstrom rack spree.
Yeah, or just Nordstrom now because they have the clothes that I like. But yeah, I'll drop hundreds there. But then I'll like return some stuff. Like I'll get home and I'll like, do I really want this? And then I'll just go and return it.
Yeah.
My aunt won't even try clothes on. Like
but your aunt got it like that.
No, she'll just like buy everything and then like return what she doesn't like.
That's fair.
She's like, I'm not going into a clothing
I need to buy those Nikes. Watch Jake is gonna watch this back and be like,
did you buy them?
Yeah, I'll buy
and
them.
You're gonna
today.
be like, no.
I'll buy them today. I think.
You're not gonna buy them.
I know.
It's like Emily. Emily still hasn't bought her ticket to Europe.
What is she? Okay, well that's different.
No, bitch. We've all have our tickets.
No, I know, but a plane ticket is different than a pair of shoes.
We all know we're going.
Right, but I'm like, you should the further out you buy your plane ticket, the cheaper it'll be for the most
Correct.
part. Or
yeah,
like $100 pair of shoes
Not a $2,500 flight.
Right.
Sorry, that was gross.
Ew. Are you a nail biter?
I used to be. Not anymore, but I have a hangnail right now. I don't bite my nails.
That's really ugly.
Yeah.
Do you bite your cuticles off?
No.
I have all.
I used to be a nail biter though. Like bad.
Really? Did you have like those really ugly nails that were like cut in half?
Yeah. Back when I was like in high school.
And then your fingers always smell like saliva.
Did they? I don't know.
That's like
I never
so
smelled my
nasty, and you're
finger.
just like touching doorknobs and everything with your
Yes,
dirty
Kevin.
fingers.
My hygiene wasn't the best.
That's really gross.
I know.
Nicolette, do you want to talk about anything? No. Do you want to input on anything? Okay.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know.
Around 50 minutes.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But like 50 minutes new or 50 minutes total
Like 55 altogether.
with it.
The first part.
Yeah. So we have to cut out.
Well, I still need to get footage of the chicks.
Of the chickens.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think 50 to 55 minutes is typically our good go time.
Yeah, I know an hour is good too, but we need to get footage of the chickens.
You mentioned how people are hate watching this.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to put this about.
sure.
Who? Use different names. Do I know them?
No, I think there's a lot of people. I'm trying to be nice about this when
Don't.
I say this. I've accumulated a lot of people that aren't too fond of me because of my charming personality.
Uh-huh.
And because of that, they're not super excited to see me do things.
You have haters because you're being successful and doing well, and they're not.
That's definitely not why. I have haters because I was a hateful bitch. And
Yeah, but like we weren't always nice.
no, not at
You
all.
especially. But
Yes. And so now.
I was always nice.
No. Michael's not nice when you first meet him.
Kevin.
We know that, though.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
No, we already talked about that.
Right. Because you're not very nice. And
I'm
you should,
very nice.
You should work on that.
I'm very nice. If I'm quieter on you when I first meet you, it's because I don't trust you. There's a difference.
It's because you're not nice.
I'm very nice,
And
but
you're
if I
very-
don't trust you, I'm not going to be extra nice because I don't know if I like you yet. And I don't think, and then I don't know if you're going to be good enough for my friends. And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with being a bitch when you first meet somebody.
But that's not me being a bitch. See, when I'm not super bubbly and charismatic, like my true self, then people automatically call me a bitch because I'm not being myself. But in reality, I'm just being extra cautious, so I'm going to be more curt when it comes
Curt. More curt.
Yeah, more curt with meeting people.
Look, I'm okay with the way you are.
I'm
I
just fine the
fully-
way I am. Let me
I
tell you something.
accept the way you look. I accept the way that you are
Right.
because we're best friends.
Totally.
And without you, I would probably be happier.
Dead. Probably.
And with that, we're going to end this episode.
Bitch.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you
And
so much.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yes, we will.
Bye.
Hey.
Vinny, go.
That's
Vinny,
kinda
go.
cute. Okay.
Oh, I'm looking in it.
Yeah.
Come here, Vin. Over here. Come here. Come on, look inside. Will you see what's in there? What's in there? Huh? Will you see what's in there?
Okay, so there's 7 altogether. Where are they?
Probably
Underneath
under
this
you.
thing?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, hold on.
You do? Here. Come here, girls. I know. Hi.
You're so cute. Okay. All right. how to do this. We're gonna switch.
Just hold her wings down, because otherwise she will.
Have you named him yet?
Not yet.
Okay. She's so cute. You're piggy. You're so cute.
They're they're pretty good. When
Kevin, do you want to hold on?
do you want to?
I'm also eating chicken.
Vinny, come here.
Oh my god.
Look at it. Look at it.
Do chickens fly?
Yeah, so just hold it.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Where does it go? I feel bad I'm eating chicken.
Why? They're also they eat their own.
Eat their
You
own.
could feed them chicken.
Oh.
I mean, we don't do that. Let me just confirm. We don't do that.
Oh my god, look at it. It has like the feet and everything.
Yeah. Well, what does it have? No feet?
No, like chicken feet. It has like
Oh,
the feet
yeah.
already.
It's gonna poop on you.
Is it?
Here, come on.
Wait, but there's more of them.
Yeah, there's a lot more. Hi, girl.
I'm gonna buy you a rooster.
Just like
Oh my
gently
god,
hurt
they're so big.
right. Just make sure you wash your hands.
I like that they're different
1,
colors.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one.
Yeah, one's underneath. Hi, girls.
Oh,
Like
there
this.
it is. They got so big so fast.
Uh huh. They go outside in 5 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Anthony, you're a mom. He's gonna hurt them, huh?
Probably. We try to hold them every night. That way they get used to us. Isn't that funny?
So cute.
Chicken broth.
Chicken broth.